Hello everybody, welcome back to Spikes Are Dangerous at the request of the developer who says that I really didn't give the game enough time to play, that I will do a little bit more playing right here, right now. I reinstalled it because I did actually uninstall it. But it looks like my save game saved. I guess what didn't save, well, was the amount of blood. I thought it was a little too... Well, let's just keep the blood on right now and see. Right, the steady stream of blood. It's just it's not that I'm unwilling to play this game, I just don't really see what I'm going to get out of it. Is it going to be personal satisfaction? Holy cow, okay, yeah. Of actually beating one of these levels. I suppose, you know, if I really didn't have anything else to play, you know, back in the day of Flash games, playing games on my TI calculator, graphing calculator in high school, that's something that is more reasonable for me to do, but I knew that was going to happen. That's kind of where I got stuck last time. I guess the blood is less bothersome to me now, but it's still very distracting. So, but I guess for the full experience of the game, it's meant to be there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that still bothers me, the fact that the little slime in a bubble is still traveling with the momentum that you had from the previous death. It's very off-putting. Not that it's not very easy to adjust. It's quite easy to adjust. But I really dislike that little ladder. And I know that the levels are going to just get harder in a really frustrating kind of way, I think. So I just want to see if I can actually... The developer says that for an experienced player, you can get through this level in about 12 seconds. Well, I don't know if I'll ever get there. Because that ladder is so irritating. And then knowing what is awaiting me is this similar ladder. Coming up on the other side. I guess my question is it actually easier, is it preferable to play with a joystick, or is it preferable to play with the keyboard? Because with a joystick you certainly get an analog set of directions, right? I mean, that's why I'm able to do these sideways kind of slanted motions, but at the same time, if I'm slanting into a spike and have less control, would it be better just to leave things as they are? Alright, we're through there. For the first time ever. Is it satisfying? I don't know. I was trying to be so careful just so that, so, you know, there's the target time there, 55 seconds. I had plenty of time to actually get to the goal in time, and now I don't know how many tries it's going to take for me before I get there. I guess there's about 10 levels after level 1 or so, and each level is projected to take about an hour to master. So, you know, I understand the comment about the whole price to time ratio. I just think that perhaps my time is better served playing something else. I mean, not that I don't play games like this, because I actually do enjoy challenging games. I'm not very good, but I do enjoy sort of having a challenge. Oops. There's a lot of dead slimes already on this level. I'd love to not contribute to any more deaths. But it's inevitable, I think. I think the analog set of directions might be a little tougher, but even if I were moving with a keyboard, I would try my best to actually move in diagonals instead of just... But maybe that's maybe that's a fault of mine. And so, alright, so we made it past level 2, which is a big improvement from the last run. Well, let's take a look at stage 3. Alright. I think the timer shouldn't start until you're physically pressing on the go button to go, and I really don't think the slime should be moving in the momentum that you've previously done. Primary reason is because it kind of drives the incentive to sort of figure out what direction you have to go first, and then sort of run in order to minimize that time to then oh my gosh, I can't believe I made it actually as far. But you know what I mean, that with the timer it actually makes sense to actually say this one, run as hard as possible north or upward until you okay, well, so okay, I have to say this, right? So once you play for a bit, the controls are a bit easier to deal with. They are a little bit more understanding. The physics is there, but this rush, this northward rush, holy cow! Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! I was pulling back on the trigger, on the joystick, but I wasn't able to stop it fast enough because I was rushing upward. But if I do, I'm trying to, okay, I'll stop, okay. I was trying to rush in the up and right direction, in dying on purpose into the spike in order to see if I could then rush my way up into the chute for my next run. What ends up happening is, of course, I end up with a rather dramatic death, because I have an inability to pull back on the joystick fast enough to change the momentum. So this level, it does feel harder than the previous, because once again this ladder is here, and aside from the ladder, these really narrow straightaways right here, there's 2 of them. Well, I have encountered 2 so far, and I made it past 1, and we'll just slowly, okay, there are 2, okay, and then this one. Alright, so level 3 complete. I was kind of holding my breath there. Just barely made it in the nick of time. Let's look at stage 4. See, that timer starts when it says stage whatever? Sorry. And I was not able to move when the timer started. Okay. It's the same problem with the momentum. Okay, I'm starting to get used to that side of the blood, and it doesn't bother me anymore. It did when I first started, of course. As you can see, I am getting more used to the controls here, but still, it takes about 2 lives to slow down from that rushed acceleration, which is troublesome. But I guess it just increases the dramatic effect of the spewing of the blood. So clearly it hasn't taken me 2 hours to get to this point. And I'm not doubting that the later levels would be more harder to the point where I would not in any way be able to beat it, even in the allotted time. 30 seconds. What? Seriously, please don't do that. Oh my goodness. That's the first time I've come across that screen, and it's really annoying. Yeah, okay. I get it. I'm trying to speed up, but when I'm speeding up that much, it's tough. It's really hard. And it has to do with learning the level enough so that you feel comfortable, and then still needing to move in such a quick pace that, oh my gosh. Okay, see, that's several lives lost just because I'm trying to keep that momentum. I don't think it should be that way. I don't think you should be penalized for playing well on the first run, or you should oh yeah, that timer pop-up was really awful. Badly timed. Alright, we made it. That's level 4. I'm uncertain how long I want to keep on playing this game still. 35 seconds, and well, I'm definitely getting better at this whole navigation business. Oh my gosh, okay. Definitely need to have a starting momentum, so we'll direct one there. I don't think that should be a part of the game mechanics, actually directing your momentum. I think, okay, I'll stop complaining about it because it is certainly a part of the gameplay decision. And it is reasonable. It's just that it makes it so that if you're trying to play the game through with no deaths, you get penalized. And I don't think you should. I think you should be rewarded. This game is just... It's a simple idea. Oh my goodness, I was almost there. Right? I was so close. And I look at the clock and I freak out. I'm glad that I don't think the timer pops up every single time. Okay, let me just experiment. I'm just gonna sort of wander around. Just sit here actually. I'm just gonna sit around for the duration and see if the timer warning pops up, because I really don't want to see it again. Once is more than enough. Thanks. I appreciate the notification, but that notification really should come at the end of the timer. In fact, you should be allowed to play through the timer. Okay, the timer did not pop up. Thanks. So I'm glad I don't see it again. That timer, the first time, it should really pop up once the timer runs out. And as frustrating as as frustratingly difficult as this game is, you should really be allowed to keep on going with the level despite having run out of time. You just don't get the advancement of going to the next stage. But instead, the level just resets after the allotted time, which is terrible. I mean, in my opinion anyway. Is it really terrible? I don't know. It's just it seems like another artificial spike in difficulty because you don't even get to practice the later aspect of the stage if you're slow. And you really... This game is hard. This game is hard. For sure. And so, I think there should be options to make it so that the timing is not an issue. I understand the wish not to have the player progress if they don't make it within the allotted time set up, which is fine. Okay, yeah. So your character can only start moving at around. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Trying to maneuver around that moving thing. I did notice that in the trailer that was there, but I didn't realize how freakishly difficult it would be to try to maneuver around it. Oh, not bad, not bad. We made it to the third spinny fan thing. It's the controlling of the... Hey! I could swear I did not hit the spike, but hit the back of that panel. I don't know, I meant to do a little experiment just right there. Yeah, but I died before I could. Okay. That's what annoys me, is the fact that if you're kind of going in the direction where you're really close to the spikes on spawning, okay, I don't think the back of the panel actually hurts you, which is good, because there's no spikes there. Ooh, that was no good. Yeah, I guess let me comment again about the whole thing. Is time. Time is a currency. Time is a currency, especially in the day and age of Steam games. Everybody's Steam library is... Oh, I shouldn't say everybody, okay? But a lot of people have large Steam libraries that I don't have time to dedicate properly to play every single game to its entirety, to the end. And I am in that same boat, so I know exactly what it's like. Oh, wow, those spikes are punishing at the end. I made it through the 3 fans. And... oh boy. Okay, that's enough. I am not... I don't really feel it. Okay, actually, you know what? I definitely hit the back of that panel there. I hit the back of the panel and it destroyed me. And I think maybe it was because I was going fast enough to actually pop that bubble, which, if that's a game maker decision, sure, that's fine. I just... I have this... You know, I am of the type of person who's just going to keep on trying something and trying something and trying something until I get sick of it, I think, or I make it through. Which is why you saw me, and you're watching me, actually, you know, trying this game a second time. Is my opinion of it a little bit better? Well, I think the controls are more... they're not intuitive still. It's still really strange physics, momentum based, but I can see why that increases the difficulty, and that is the decision to made to do it that way. So, okay, so my thought about the controls, okay, maybe that's not as bad as I once thought. Having oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, so maybe the controls are a little bit better. Okay, but graphics, the repeated music, oh boy. The repetitive music is really starting to wear away on my ears. And the Fountains of Blood is... it's no longer bothersome. You're just plastering the screen with these fountains of red. And these spinning things are actually pretty funny. Okay, we made it through there. Let's see what we can do. Please don't give me another set of spinning fans, because I will... Oh no, okay. I was kind of hoping to at least make it. That was close. I mean, that was the first time I made it past those spinning fans. And that's good. I mean, actually no, that's the second time. First time I made it past the spinning fans. And okay, yeah, confirmed. The back of those boards hurt you. So there is a artificial. That's too bad. It gives you a false sense of security. I realize there's no spikes poking out from back there, which is greatly appreciated. But okay. But I really would like to say, if you are going to not put spikes somewhere to make that surface viable for contact, maybe it's the bubble. Okay, I get it. Made it past the third time. Yep, there's our 2 deaths. Oh no! Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, so I guess I will... Pardon me as I die about 50 more times before I make it anywhere near there and hope for the best. Okay. Oh no. I'm still of the boat that this game should be about $1, or, you know, really not. I really don't. I don't. It's not a very, you know, the production quality is, it's all right, but it's just it's a simple concept. It's a simple concept game with simple gameplay, and there's not that much content to it. So the okay. Oh wow. Hey, I'm getting better. Is there some satisfaction in me getting better? Yes. Okay, I'll give you that. There is. Is it enough for me to play this game ad nauseum until I beat it? I don't know. I mean, I could see myself playing some more, and I don't know when I would stop. In fact, you know, it does... I still cannot believe, after all those close turns and everything, and actually, so I died just before hitting the exit here. These spinning panels have a ideal, they have a certain spin rate, right? So they're going at a certain speed, so there is an ideal movement speed through. You don't want to go too fast, you don't want to go too slow. Too fast means you don't have time to redirect yourself. Oh boy, okay. Well, I've certainly spiked myself enough here. Oh, what's going on? Why am I hitting at the top of the fan there? And of course, momentum. It's all about momentum. Actually, it's all about inertia. Well, momentum is all about inertia. Okay, so we'll do our best not to die in this last little bit. Oh boy, that's too bad. now, just a challenge to myself, I want to see the next level. As you can see, I'm clearly getting better at navigating so that it's not as much effort to get past this stage, the spinning, at least that stage at least. We made it. We made it. Alright, so it seems like a lot of times I make it with this purple. I actually don't know what color I made it with last time, but I don't know how long this video's been going. Maybe about half hour. You know, I was told to play it. Actually, it's probably longer because 50 seconds. Oh man, that panel is much faster. So I have to actually find the ideal. It's like the natural frequency if we're talking about physics, right? So it needs to be decently fast, and then slow, and then just death. That's exactly what it is. Oh, gotta follow that one up. So this game, well, there's no time to think there, it's just react. So in the past we've had time to slow down and think, but in this case there is not really any time to do that. Okay. And then not enough time to slow down. I'm now using this really strange game mechanic to speed up my character in the beginning, and then just gotta slow down enough. Whoops, 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 whoa. All that blood. It doesn't bother me anymore. It's artificial blood, it's slimy blood, and it's piles and piles of non-stop streaming. Okay, well, you gotta go fast through here, and then you got, let's go slow. I'm trying to see if there's a little area of respite at all available, and I can't even tell. I don't have time to evaluate the situation. Slow down a bit, slow down a bit, slow down a bit, thanks. And speed up a bit, slow down. I can't tell if there's an area of respite in the bottom right corner, where, slow down. Okay, good. Speed up, and slow down. Not fast enough. You know what, let's actually take a second and look at the situation right here. It's like the screeching tires on my vocal cords. Okay. Yes, there is an area of respite in that corner, but it means actually stopping just in time, and then probably not actually having enough time to speed up in order to then move. So you really should get that motion in one fell swoop, is my conclusion, but I still haven't been able to make that upturn timely, and that is very dizzying because of how many times I am dying, and the screen is shaking. Not screen shake, but just the jolt of the reset. Okay. Okay. Slow down. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. We'll use that beginning momentum because it's available to us. Okay, I made it through that turn. Wow, that was rough. Was not expecting just a huge play, but what should I be expecting? This game is hard. Okay. I mean, you know, I am now halfway through the game. Do I want to see the end game content? Yes, I do. I do. Am I gonna see it on camera? Probably not. Because it is just a little bit absurd, this game. And I think when you see about 1,000 deaths from me in one game, with the exception of Spelunky, I think everything else is just a little too much. Spelunky deaths are different. Spelunky is just a wonderful game. Is this game harder than Spelunky? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's just... this is just pure difficult. Okay, so we want to stay up to the one side. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, that was a really tough tunnel. Oh, okay, so I have enough deaths that the little guys up top are flickering because they can't decide which one is on top and which one to display. So every time I die and start fresh, the game is... Alright, made it past that juncture again. And now, this. We'll do this slowly. Okay, and then there's another spinning thing, which is just incredible. I saw it all from 100 miles away, and I did not slow down enough to actually try to make my way through in a... Okay, I've got this one kind of... I understand this one. Oh, got swiped. Got sideswiped by that moving thing. Is if you follow, of course, the middle. If you follow the middle. Alright, so I didn't have time to actually slow down. I was trying to... That wall of blood? Okay, I was just not going fast enough there. Yeah, okay, hit the back of the panel. Okay, yeah, that still does trouble me. I think you should start from rest every time, but the clock shouldn't start until your body starts moving. Not like the first... Oh. So it's not a good idea to then slow down. It's better to make the turn on a... as if you're on a string. So I would... Oh, whoa. I think this might be my limit right here. You know, I think I've given this game enough time. I still really, you know, I see it for what it is, and I understand probably a little bit more about what the developer's going after. But $10, okay, not worth $10, and not the time, it's not a time thing. The dollar to time ratio is not meant to be broken down in a way such that if it takes you X amount of hours to beat the game, then it's worth that many dollars. But the other thing is, I was told that, you know, this game is going to take me about an hour every level after the initial. It clearly hasn't done that. And I definitely am not a even okay arcade video game player. I suck. I think everybody who watches my regular videos know that I'm just no good. I play games, and I play too many different games, and I'm not really good at any one game, and I'm not, I guess when it comes to these twitchy reflex games, I'm actually better than I am at other types of sit down and think strategic type games, because it's more reflex. And I feel like growing up with Super Mario Brothers and just loving platformers as a little kid, and then of course, who didn't love Duck Hunt, right? But Super Mario Brothers, and then all the Sonic games, I have enough experience to say that I don't mind tough platforming. Okay, this is where I have died. So we need to actually build up a momentum. Oh no, where did I go wrong? I have no idea where I'm going wrong there. Okay, yeah, the wall of blood is not so disturbing anymore. And this is more acceptable. I still expect myself to die quite a bit in this passage if I'm not careful. And then, oh, I was trying to build up a little momentum to get moving. Oh, okay, so you actually, I didn't know where I had to go, right? So I thought I had to go down to the left, but I actually need to make a full circle around. That one is going to be tough. That's a 270-degree turn, and I am not confident, because even that 90-degree turn took me forever to figure out. This one, I mean. But once I figured it out, it's smoother, right? It's not so hard for me to get through there. And then, of course, oh, my arm is actually really stiff from playing this game, because I'm so tense. I am so tense. I'm like ready to have my finger muscles like get a little rest in about a little bit. I'm clenching my controller rather tightly. It's just trying to do these really finesse motions on a joystick. I wish I had more time to think, but at the same time, oh no, here we go. We're building up that wall again. I think this is expected for somebody who's playing, but yeah, okay. And now I know that wall is not something I can hit. I have to be super careful, just because I'm on the backside of a spinning thing. Yeah, I mean, I can get out of there in a timely fashion, and I'm not wasting a huge amount of time before I get to this point. That little, little path. Oh no. Alright folks, I think I'm done here. I have died so many times, and I'm sure you've seen enough about this game now. Would I change my rating after an hour? I don't know how long I've actually been played. I'll look at the time later. Would I recommend this game? No. It's just because of the price. I think the price, okay? The price is too high. There's not enough production value here. the game is just artificially difficult because of how sharp these spikes are and how many there are and how narrow the passages are and how momentum is hard to control in this game. In fact, you know, it's just a really simplified game. It doesn't have enough. How did I die there? Oh, that was 50 seconds. Would love to see this level to the end, just like I would love to see the game to the end, but I have too many games to play, and I don't have enough time. I figured I need about 10 lifetimes to actually go through all the games that I have right now properly, thoroughly, in their intended states. I just can't do that. I work anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week, and that's of course non-game related. So I have time to play, and when I have time to play, I want to be playing something that's of better value. Is this game worth picking up to, you know, if it's on a really heavy sale, if it's in a bundle, it's an experience worth having, I should say. Is it worth your time and money right now? No. I still stand by my decision, and I will stick by it. Alrighty. So, you know, I'm kind of glad the developer pushed me to play a little bit more. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to change my decision. My review stands. I'll go in and say maybe the controls are just something to get used to because I clearly got a lot better. If I go back to stage 2 right now, I can probably complete it in a much quicker time. But it's still not, it's not enough fun. It's not enough value. And I'm sorry to keep on saying that. Thank you for watching. I think the developer is probably the only one to watch this video to its end. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and good luck with your future projects. And don't make them so expensive. It will cut away a lot of people, because for $10 you can buy, you know, Pillars of Eternity when it's on sale. You can buy, you know, not on sale. The Binding of Isaac is $5. You know, I just bought recently Shovel Knight for some $12 when it was on sale. This has nothing to compare to the extent replayability, replay value, content, etc. those games have to offer. So I do hope that you keep on making games, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.